Is it your desire to release your counsel at this point in time?
She fired.
She's fired? Okay. So do you wish to represent yourself in these particular, in terms of...
Hotel, and once again, echo.
Day 89 of the Young Thug YSL RICO trial was absolutely hilarious. Lil Woody fires his temporary lawyer that he got from his main lawyer on live stream, and then he proceeds to act like he can't read while the state tries to establish his relationship with YSL members. Woody is acting very dumb, so it doesn't look like he's snitching. Join the channel membership is only 10 cents per day. Love you guys. Here we go. A lot of people have been asked about playlists for the Thug trial. Here's one right here on the screen. Young Thug YSL RICO trial. All my recaps for the entire trial. First look at Thug on day 89 and Mr. Brian Steele as well.
I believe I heard him say on an open mic yesterday in his testimony that he may take the fifth today. Do you inquire for that prior to the jury coming out?
I didn't hear him.
So yesterday, Kenneth Copeland said he's going to plead the fifth again. Towards the end of the day, he was like saying it really quickly, but it kind of got glossed over and no one really addressed it. It was weird.
I didn't hear him say that, but I can.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Renew our motion for mistrial.
Denied. Okay.
Thank
What
you.
else?
And also, again, requesting for the purposes of cross-examination, the transcript from yesterday.
I'm deferring on that one for the time being, okay?
I want to be honest, boys. I think the judge needs a fume. This is an award-winning flavor device. It helps you fill the void of a bad habit so you still have something to reach for, boys. This is not a vape. There's no vapor. There's no nicotine. There's no toxic chemicals. It's third-party tested. And this thing is built so well. It's heavy and good quality, and it's made for fidgeting. As you can hear right now, I've had this for like 2 or 3 weeks now, and I can't stop fidgeting with this. What's really sick about this device is they have a wide variety of flavors. My favorite has been spearmint ice and orange vanilla. And this is one of the core flavors right here. You slide it into the fume, clicks into place, and then you get your magnetic end, and there you go. Whew. And I know how it is when you're hanging out with your friends and you want to reach for that bad habit. This is the top line product to try to get rid of it. You guys know I wouldn't promote anything that I don't truly believe in, and this thing just feels incredible in your hand. It's such a good device. For a limited time, use my code CUFBOYS and you get this free base that's magnetic when you order the Journey Pack. Go to tryfum.com, tryfum.com, and use the code CUFBOYS or scan the QR code right here on the screen. Kick that bad habit and go buy yourself a Journey Pack right now. Click the link in the top of the description. Appreciate you, boys. Here's the rest of the video. Judge is already pretty snappy today. Here we go, boys.
Was that his head hurt, and if y'all don't let me go, I'm about.
Is this at the end of the day?
Yes, at the very end of the day, he did not state without qualification, I'm going to plead the fifth. He said, if y'all don't let me go, I'm about to plead the fifth again.
All right, there's Woody walking in. Here we go.
Sir, is it your intent to continue to testify today, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Just a couple. Got to stand up when the jury comes in, okay? When the jury comes in, you got to stand up, right?
Woody's already being difficult as well.
Are you able to recognize anybody?
Nope.
And why is that? Do you not know anyone, or you can't see it? Why can't you?
Oh, sir.
I can't recognize the picture. The picture blurry. Yeah.
Okay, who's in the picture?
Me, Shannon and Dee.
Date that's on the bottom right-hand side.
No.
All right. Are you able to see the date now that it's zoomed in?
It look like it say 2014.
Okay. Does it say October 26th?
I guess. Yeah, I guess. From left to right. Who left and right? From my right?
Yeah, we do it from your.
Dee and Shannon. I don't know the boy next to me.
Okay, you don't know who that is.
I don't know him.
And then is that you with the hand symbol?
There's me throwing up.
Are you saying that what you're throwing up is peace sign?
I'm saying there's me right there.
Okay. What are you throwing up, and
What you mean when I'm throwing up?
what is that? Is there any significance about your hand sign?
Not to my knowledge.
Not to your knowledge.
Playing oblivious about gang signs is so funny, dude.
Any particular reason why you have like a Y and an L?
A who?
What appears to look like a Y and an L.
Nah, I throw signs every day. They don't.
Is that you in the black leather jacket and the white t-shirt?
This me right there.
Okay. Who's standing next to you with the hat and the hoodie on in black?
Richard.
That's Richard to the left of you. Which one is Richard? Okay. So the one standing with just the hoodie on, is that who you're pointing to?
You said to the left of me, right?
My left, but what are you considering?
My left. So this is my left, right?
Okay. So
Does
that
that make him to my left?
if you're looking in that direction, yes. Okay. And what about the two behind?
I don't know them.
You don't know them. All right. Thank you so much. Same. Is that you, Shannon, Ludi?
Yeah.
So it's showing the jury relationship with Shannon Stillwell and Woody.
Again, the same three? You, Shannon, Ludi?
I thought I told you yesterday.
Okay, but you didn't tell the jury. So is that the same three people?
It's the same.
Now, do you, Shannon, and Demikian have the same relationship today as when you took any of those pictures that we just looked at?
I stand in objection.
Do you know someone by the name of Diamante Kendrick?
Street name.
Diamante or Yak?
I know of him.
You know of them?
Yeah, I know of him.
When you say you know of them, what does that mean?
I know of him. Like,
Have you ever met them before?
yeah.
Okay. Have you ever spent time with them before?
I've been around.
Okay. Do you see that person in the courtroom today?
He's front and center. He's like at the first table in front of him, so.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Okay, that's fine. He's a rapper. Do you see him in the courtroom today?
I said, yes, he's a rapper. I see him in the courtroom. Yes.
Okay, you can identify him by article of clothing that he's wearing.
He really doesn't want to point about.
I think gray and white and gray, I don't know.
Where is he sitting next to someone?
Yeah, he's sitting next to the white man.
Yeah, please let the record reflect that Mr. Copeland has identified Mr. Kendrick. About when did you first meet him?
When I first meet him or when I first started hanging with him? Been around anything.
I'm going to ask first when you first met him.
What's your definition of meet?
When's the first time you remember meeting him for the first time?
Where I come from, we hear of people before we meet them, so I don't know, I don't know what you mean meet. Like, I heard of him. We didn't hang like me, Shannon, and Dee did.
Okay, so it wasn't like you and Shannon and Dee, but did the two of you hang out together?
We done been in places like in the club, but we never rode in the car together.
I know you said you all been out together. Have you all ever communicated with each other on the telephone?
Not that I can recall.
Have you ever communicated with him with FaceTime or any other video chat services?
I wasn't clear.
That wasn't my question. So I'm asking you a different
Ask
question.
me have I ever communicated with him on telephone, right?
Have you ever spoken with him on the telephone?
I don't recall having no conversation with him on no phone, none of that.
You know, in and out of jail. Have you ever spoken to him while you were in jail?
Not to my knowledge. I can't recall if I have or had it. I don't know. But I don't believe I have.
What a shot this is right here. Thug and one of his, apparently, his shooters. Remember, they say Shannon Stillwell was always on go, and he's accused of 2 murders.
Me, Yak Gotti, and Lil D.
So now they're just establishing a relationship with Yak Gotti.
Do you all hang out as much as you did back in 2013, 2014?
So I think what she's going for here is to show the jury that they aren't friends anymore. Shit went left when it got exposed he snitched too.
Back in 2013, 2014, is that when you all would go to the club and go to the studio?
Yes.
Okay.
No, like 2014. I got out of jail 2013.
All right. So after you got out of jail, is that when you began going to the club?
No, I went to the club before then, but I met Yak, I think like 2013 when I got out of jail, or 14.
Okay. Do you all have the same relationship today that you all had back in 2014 when y'all were going to the club and hanging out?
I don't know what you're asking me. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know what you.
Do you still go to the club with Yak Gotti?
I don't go to the club, nobody.
Okay.
I don't go to the club, period.
Do you go to the studio with Yak Gotti?
I don't go to no studio, period. I don't even leave out the house. I stay in the house all day.
When's the last time you spoken with Yak Gotti?
How could I answer that?
Do you recall speaking to him in the year of 2024?
I don't speak to nobody.
Okay. In 2023, do you recall speaking to Yak Gotti? Yes or no?
I don't think I spoke to him in 2023.
Next, do you know someone by the name of Jeffrey Williams?
I heard of him. He's a rapper.
Okay. Do you know?
I know him. I don't know him as Jeffrey Williams. I know him as Young Thug.
And when you say you know him as a rapper, have you ever spent time with this individual?
Yeah, I did.
When's the first time that you recall meeting Young Thug?
At the studio.
Do you see him in the courtroom today?
Yeah.
Can you identify him by article of clothing he is wearing?
Brown.
He doesn't actually have vision problems, right? That this is an act. Remember, Woody snitched on Thug on video. He was saying Thug really wanted this guy and he was moving dumb because of how much he wanted to kill someone type shit. Like hinting at the fact that Thug would pay people to kill someone. And he also wanted to FaceTime Thug or wear a wire to get Thug caught so he wouldn't go to jail.
With dread, seeing this to the bald head guy.
It never fails. Every time they take the stand, they point out a bald head guy to identify where they're sitting.
Is anyone else on the other side of him? You said that you met at the studio. How did you meet him at the studio?
Through a friend. I really didn't meet him. I just saw him at the studio and I was with a friend.
What friend were you with?
I asked him, can I take a picture?
Friendship or relationship developed after that time that you met him in the studio?
What you mean?
Did you all develop a friendship?
Did we develop a friendship?
Yes.
My definition of a friendship is not just knowing somebody or knowing who somebody is.
Okay. Did you start hanging out with him?
I started going to the studio a lot.
Did you start hanging with him outside of the studio?
I have. We used to do fun stuff like go to like bowling alleys and stuff like that.
About how often would you see each other monthly basis?
I don't keep up with that type of stuff.
Did you see him a lot in 2014? Was it quite often? Were you always around? Or did you see him once in a blue moon?
Well, to know that he was a rapper and successful, I seen him a lot to me. I think I saw him a lot.
So he's downplaying the relationship like he was more so a fan that met him in a studio and was kind of friends with them when they were really good friends.
Mr. Williams ever FaceTime with each other?
I can't recall. I don't like FaceTime.
I know you don't like it. That's not my question.
You know what I'm saying? So most of the time I talk on the phone, I call regular. Young Thug, me, Shannon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be in recess about 10 minutes.
Judge's got to go back in his chambers and call up a pizza for dinner.
About 10 minutes, we'll cover your matter, okay? All right, we'll be in recess.
So the 10-minute break turned into 30 minutes, of course, because that's how this trial goes at all times. He used to have a lawyer, Mr. Melnick, the guy that said he's going to report Miss Love. He had a vacation to go on, like this week, so he couldn't represent Woody. So now Woody's been having this Miss Bumpus lady, but I don't think Woody wants her as his lawyer, and she doesn't want to be there either.
Is it your desire to release your counsel at this point in time?
She fired.
She's fired? Okay. So do you wish to represent yourself in these particular, in terms of any issues you may have in this particular?
Wait, I did not expect him to say she fired like that.
Do I got a choice?
Yes, you do. You can keep your lawyer that you have right now.
I don't want her.
All right. You could certainly hire another lawyer, or the court could appoint you a lawyer.
What I need a lawyer for?
No, it's just the court is just asking you whether it's your choice, sir.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Ms. Bumpus, did you file an entry of appearance? All right. Did you, under the Uniform Superior Court rules, file a motion to withdraw?
Attorney Gunn was his counsel, and I was stepping in as a courtesy for judicial officials. But the court desired for me to file a motion to withdraw.
It would seem appropriate that you do need to, in fact, file a formal withdrawal.
Well, Your Honor, I just would like to say, before he started testifying, I was fired.
I don't know that, ma'am. And that's not something that I have notice or knowledge of. You know, that's the whole purpose of the rule, so that we can flesh out all those things. So at this point in time, I'm not inclined to let you go at this point. I'm sorry that you put yourself in this particular situation when you...
What? I mean, I know he wants it in writing, but damn. Woody doesn't want her as his lawyer. What's the issue here? Mr. Melnick announced on Friday that he was going on vacation next week. It almost seems like the state purposely did the whole ex parte meeting with the judge and Woody without his usual lawyer there that wouldn't let some shit like that happen. And it was a replacement lady in there. The judge thinks it was her that leaked it to Brian Steele.
What does he want to tell me?
I don't want to say it in open court.
This is so awkward. They think it was her that leaked it because she was in there.
All right, state, Ms. Bumpus, come on up. And I don't believe you have the right to be present, sir.
Wait, hold on. The defense can't come up there? Why is it only the state and her? This is getting sketchy again. What? Why can't the defense come up?
We are now being excluded from a conversation about material witness. And Your Honor is doing that, but it creates the appearance of it. So I have to.
Okay. I'd like to just add, I'll adopt everything I've said, but I'd like to just add also under Article 1, Section Paragraph 12 for the Constitution. We also denied Mr. Williams his right to a critical stage of the proceeding.
So all the defense lawyers objected to this private conversation, and now it didn't happen, really. I think they all just left before it even happened.
As a person for which the state made that motion are involved only, then the parties to that matter are the state and Mr. Copeland. And so for that reason, I believe that Ms. Bumpus is entitled to address the court with the other party in that matter, which is the civil contempt entered by the court on the motion of the state.
So I don't know if she's right. Any lawyers watching, comment down below, but still pretty sketchy. Why not just have one defense lawyer come up to listen?
I don't know what she's going to say, so that may make it not subject to ex parte or not. But what does he want to tell me, madam? Can you tell me the subject matter?
What I'm trying to say is something that happened during the ex parte matter, which is why I don't want to say it in open court.
No, I'm good. I'm good at this point in time. I think you need to go ahead and reduce it to writing.
But Your Honor, I was representing him for the civil contempt, not as a witness. So that once he purged himself, I should have been released.
That's true. Yesterday, Woody was released after he testified. He wasn't held in contempt anymore.
At this point, the court is still of the opinion that you need to file a motion to withdraw your client. You want your lawyer's not in here.
She's not my lawyer.
Well, but you still have the opportunity to decide that. Okay.
Oh my gosh, man.
Mr. Melnick told me that she was only gonna be here for 1 day.
See, I have no knowledge of those things.
Just admitting a lot of evidence of pictures. Bro is currently on the verge of falling asleep right now or something. What? What was he just doing? That was strange.
Yeah, I see it.
Enlarging the picture before you say that this is blurry.
Yeah, there's blurry too. I cannot see who in it on the computer. Me and y'all thought. I'm not good at reading.
Okay.
This guy doesn't drink water. He has vision problems, and he's not good at reading.
2014.
You know that since 2014?
Oh, okay, my bad. 2014. Wood.
Okay, what else?
372.
All right.
It look like an R.
Mm-hmm.
Love.
All right.
Bye.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is he for real, bro? This is so painful.
At Woody 372. Is that you in the picture? Is that you? Is that your Instagram name? In 2014, was that your Instagram name?
Not a lot of time. It's me and Young Thug. Me and my Lil WODDIE Woody.
Okay. And you see the same Instagram name?
Yeah, Woody 372.
All right. And again, is that you in the same picture?
What same picture?
Is that you in this picture?
Yeah.
At the top. And they call you Woody, right?
WOODY.
Okay. And what does it say next to that?
ELATT.
Okay. And what's it next to that?
SLATT.
Okay, I know you spelled. Have you heard the term black and slack before?
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay, is that what that say? Black and slack?
I guess.
All right.
It's been a long day of establishing relationships here, dude.
How you pronounce that word?
Let's blow it up. Let's see if you can pronounce it.
This man using the touch screen in court.
Might get dead in.
Okay, is there a hashtag after that?
UDIGG.
All right. Now the first word, does that word appear to be hat?
Hat. Is that what they pronounce?
I can't tell if he's serious. Is he actually this like bad at reading?
It look like Young Thug. Hating, as follow. Stay where y'all at, and everyone else.
This is literally a Key and Peele skit.
Young Thug and me. Me and Young Thug. It looked like a shooting or a clothing store.
He knows Duke, Thug, and Yak. We know this. Like, we're 5 hours into the stay. This is just, we've legit seen this picture like 6 times in this whole trial. I've watched the entire trial, right? They showed this to establish Thug throwing up YSL gang signs.
Without due respect, sometimes I be forgetting how old I am today.
Bro forgets how old he is today?
I be have to count the years that I was born, sometimes to say my age today. I would never be able to tell you how old I was in none of the pictures.
I'm not asking your age.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I thought I heard you ask the same question.
Do you have the same relationship with Young Thug today that you had when these pictures were taken?
Yeah, you keep asking me the same question, knowing I don't comprehend you when you asking me that. Like,
are you still friends with Young Thug?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. There are 10 pictures right here of you and Mr. Williams. Is that fair to say?
I'm in some pictures by myself.
Some by yourself and some with Mr. Williams, right?
Right.
So my question for you is 164 Echo Hotel and 164 Echo.
Get back. Excuse me.
He said, "Scare me." Denied the water. Coughing in this lady's face.
I'm sorry, you can take a break?
Nah, I said excuse me.
Oh, okay.
I don't keep up with the days, the months, and all that. I go day by day. Is blonde and gold the same?
Do you think blonde and gold are the same?
I wouldn't just ask you that if I thought it.
All right, so pretty painful day, but Woody's having some lawyer issues, firing his lawyer live on the stream. She said he did it earlier too, and apparently he can't read. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing the way he's acting, but he's trying to be oblivious and not snitch as much as he can. Really similar to the way Tick testified, like very vague and acting dumb. Join the channel membership. I really appreciate the people that join the channel membership. It helps me not rely on YouTube monetization. So yeah, love you guys. Peace out.